Question number 6. Chris Hipkins.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Education. Does she have confidence in the Partnership Schools Authorisation Board? If so, why?
Honourable Hiki Parata.
Mr. Speaker, tēnā anō koe. Mr. Speaker, yes, because the board is comprised of high calibre, successful practitioners, educationalists and well-respected individuals.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. How can she have confidence in the Authorisation Board, given they advised her to open the trouble-prone Whangaruru School, which she did against the advice provided by the Ministry of Education, a school that is subsequently being beset with bullying, drug use, absenteeism, management infighting, staff turnover and poor educational outcomes?
Order. Honourable Hiki Parata.
Mr. Speaker, I have full confidence in the board. They've taken into account all of the issues when they made their recommendation. When we observed that that particular school was having difficulties, I asked the board to provide some mentoring and they have done that. I would just like to correct the member's characterisation. I in fact did take into account the Ministry's advice and I made my decision having taken into account, and the advice actually related to the readiness of the school property.
Oh, very good. Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Did the Ministry of Education advise her that Whangaruru's application, quote, did not adequately communicate the need for the school in this school in this area, end quote, and that their, quote, approach to behaviour for learning and creating a safe learning environment for their students was not well articulated, end quote, and that the proposal, quote, did not create a compelling argument for the establishment of the school, end quote? If so, why did she go ahead and approve it anyway?
Mr. Speaker,
Honourable Hiki Parata.
Thank you. I'm glad to see the members taking advantage of the papers freely available. Yes, I did have that discussion with the Ministry and we did go through the fact that in this area there has been long-standing issues of underachievement and that we needed to look at what some other options might be for these groups of children, and that is what we have done. But yes, there are problems with this school.
Supplementary question, Mr. Speaker.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Did the Ministry of Education provide her with advice that indicated their analysis had highlighted reservations with 58% of Whangaruru's application, with 32% of those categorised as serious or unacceptable? If so, did she accept that advice, or did she simply pay it as much attention as the time that she took paying attention to the red flags on Novapay when she approved that as well against advice?
Honourable Hiki Parata.
Mr. Speaker, I take all of the advice that's provided by the Ministry of Education seriously. We have full discussion. Taking advice doesn't mean accepting it, and it doesn't mean ignoring it. I took their advice, considered it, and made a decision.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Is she refusing to release the Aero reports into Whangaruru's school, which was due to be released imminently 6 months ago, because it has shown just how seriously that school experiment has gone off the rails? If not, why won't she release the report?
Honourable Hiki Parata.
Mr. Speaker, I understand that that report will be ready for release next month.
Supplementary question, Mr. Speaker.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Has she received any advice from the Ministry of Education suggesting that any member of the Partnership Schools Authorisation Board has any conflicts of interest? If so, what was the nature of that advice?
Honourable Hiki Parata.
Mr. Speaker, I'm not aware I've had any such advice.
Order. Question number 7. Right Honourable Winston Peters.